Hi friends, I want to take this opportunity to welcome all the Bishkek medicos to the Dams Kyrgyzstan initiative, where we are now planning and now we are initiating the classes for MCI screening in your own city. Now the goal that Dams has been we are the pioneers in the field of PG medical entrance exam, NEET PG, MCI screening, USMLE examinations in India, with a presence of around 150 centers across the country, and with about 2 decades of experience in teaching students for competitive exams. We bring that experience now to Bishkek with our team. Now, my name is Sumer Sethi. I'm a radiologist by profession, and I represent this firm called as DAMS. And I have, spent almost entire of my life working towards competitive exam. I myself has been a topper in my, PMT, All India PMT exam. In my PG entrance exam, I was All India rank 4. And with that kind of initiative, we bring together, we brought together a team of people, which is now, called as DAMS. Now, my only reason for coming on this video for you today is that I wanted to personally come and reassure you about 3 things. Number one, that why, if you, I'm sure, the MCI screening exam has been the most important, fear in your mind ever since you have come to your, in your medical school here. And the second thing that you must have been worrying about was that Government of India is now looking to change the screening exam to next. There will be an exit exam that you have to face. And you are always worried about what to do, what not to do. And you have seen in the past, there are people today offering, MCI screening classes with one person taking multiple classes. And, the quality of work that they are doing, I don't even want to get into that. So what I want to reassure you today with my personal message here is, you will have a separate teacher for each specialty teaching you at the level that you require if you were, preparing for MCI screening, and we will also prepare you for the anticipated level of the exit exam. When the exit exam will come, this exit exam, which is likely to be there by 2018 or 2019, next 2 years, Indian Government of India is now looking to have an exit exam for both the graduates, for the Indian graduates as well as for the foreign medical graduates. And so when we go from MCA screening to exit exam, the level of exam will be slightly higher. And we are already prepared for it. So what we are going to offer to you would be a set of classes by our teachers, and it will be a single teacher for each subject. Unlike, people who are, one person is coming and teaching you all the things, and until ultimately the results are in front of you. And we will have a quality teacher going to your place teaching a quality test series, quality material, and we'll try to have, and this will all be, we have a dedicated faculty member, Dr. Siddharth Mishra, who heads our MCA screening department. He would be in touch with you through our student coordinator in Bishkek, and directly they will be trying to work towards making our goal. Our goal is to make sure each one of you passes the MCA screening in his first attempt. That is my first goal of coming live to you here. Second goal of coming on this video for you is to tell you the Government of India is now working in a very dynamic manner in creating the exit exam. But there is nothing to be afraid of. On the contrary, if you give a good exit exam and you score better, you can actually get into a PG program straight away. That is the vision of Government of India. Instead of a foreign medical graduate giving 2 exams, in future, 2018 or 2019, when they implement, they have given in the bill that they have passed in the cabinet, they have given 3 years to implement this. Okay, so in that bill they have talked about that now a foreign graduate has to give a MCA screening exam followed by a PG entrance exam if they want to become a postgraduate in India. Now the exit exam will be a single point exam, that will serve both your purposes. So it is actually a good idea to start studying earlier and start studying at the level of the requisite level to compete in India, and to even, I would like to open your eyes to a bigger dream. Don't dream about just passing the exam, just dream about bigger. If you get a better score, you can actually get into a postgraduate program straight away. That is the, dynamism that is happening in India today. The third thing that I wanted to, highlight to you today is, what exactly is wrong, that why people have that kind of passing rate, that depressing passing rate in MCI screening that you have heard about in the past. My feeling is that the problem in MCA screening exam preparation is that there are many people offering, maybe kind of a tuition or a kind of help for MCA screening with a single person team teaching more than one subject. That is one of the prime reason for misguiding students, because the exam is happening at a good level today. It is having at a good tough level today, and with the coming of exit exam, it will become a little bit more tougher and more conceptual. You cannot, have one person teaching everything. Now you have to understand the kind of quality I bring to table is, I'm a radiologist by profession. I was a All India rank 4 in my PG entrance exam. I was a PMT topper, All India PMT topper at my time. But still at my institute, I only teach radiology. I don't teach any other subject other than radiology, because I believe I can do maximum justice to my subject. And that is the quality that I bring to table, that unlike others where, you will find people who are, doing their specialty in one subject, or sometimes they are not even done a specialty and they are claiming to teach all the subjects. I want you to be beware of all that. I want you to be beware of wrong quality stuff, and you have to be conceptual, so that you are not only targeting the MCA screening. Maybe in near future, you are probably looking at an exit exam where you will get a PG seat also in the same exam, and that saves tremendous amount of time. You have to ask your seniors, ask other people to see how tough it is to first give one exam, then get into the MCA register, so the things are looking very dynamic today. Third thing that I also wanted to highlight to you here is, another thing that I wanted to highlight to you is that how to prepare for this exam. Now, MCA screening exam is a mix of three kind of questions. Okay, predominant style of the question in MCA screening today is one-liners, with a proportion of questions which are clinical, and a far smaller proportion of questions which are visual. Okay, so you have to be in a mindset that you have to know that whatever some of you might have bought some guidebooks from India, they don't actually reflect the real exam pattern. In the real exam, there are questions which are visual, which will have an image-based question. In the real exam, there are clinical scenarios, some one-liners. And this exam is done in two sets. I'm sure you already know about this, of 150 questions each, where we have basic sciences in one set and the clinical sciences in the other set. This is the style of exam here. And we will be dealing with each subject in its depth. Now, what do we excel in? What is it that I actually feel that is required today is that why DAMS is such a big name in India for any kind of PG entrance exam, for MCA screening, for for USMLE exams today, even for UK exams. The reason is, and now we even have a course for super specialty. Now people preparing for DM entrance exam or MCH entrance exam in India also, we have a course for them as well. What do we do? What do we do different from others is that we kind of bring to you integrated format of medicine. And that is the theme of any competitive exam today. I'll tell you what. Now, in your medical school, you must be studying anatomy, but in your competitive exams or a licensing exam, they are more focused on clinical aspect of medicine, clinical aspect of anatomy, clinical aspect of basic sciences. And sometimes, you miss out on such questions. I'll give you an example. For example, now in one of the exams, they had a picture of midbrain marked in the exam, in which they had marked substantia nigra, and they had put an arrow on it, and they said identify the disease affecting this structure. Okay, so in a classic studying manner, you would have identified substantia nigra, but in integrated manner, you need to mark the answer as Parkinson's. So that is where the integrated learning comes into place. And our people, our team of bunch of faculty members, they specialize in this integrated learning mechanism. So what I bring to you today is quality education. And I bring to you, assurance from my personal side that you will love each class, and you will actually start falling in love with medicine, and you will start, I will take away your fear of your, MCA screening exam, exit exam, because you will start loving your subjects. That is what I bring to table. I also want to point out a few things that we have done in the recent past. Last year, we conducted a computer-based test for MCA screening, where we called students to computer centers in various places in India, and the students actually went to those computer centers to give the exam. This year again, we will be conducting a computer-based CBT for MCI screening, and registration for that will be opened in January. So even if you're traveling to, if you can look at those calendars, I will share with you also, if you're traveling to India at those times, and you want to give a mock MCI screening exam in a real simulated computer center, you can actually register for that as well. And we have also partnered now with many foreign universities to offer courses for MCI screening. Currently, we are running classes in Tianjin. We are running classes in Shamshao University in Shenzhou University in China. And recently, the university has issued to us a letter of gratitude. And this is one of its kind. If you notice, the university was so happy with the kind of teaching that our teachers brought to the table that they actually issued us a letter saying that they are very happy to admit that unmatched effort of our faculty to cater to the needs of Indian graduates there. And this is from a Chinese university, if you notice. So this is what we actually excel in. And you can also, see for yourself, this is the presence of dams across India. This is where we are present today all over India. We have branches all over India, and when you come back, we will help you, on all these centers as well. So what I actually want to bring to you is assurance, a human touch, a connection. I'm a elder brother who is there to mentor you. My goal is that, I feel that we have to create system which goes beyond teaching mundane facts. We work towards helping you to understand the concepts, to give you guidance when you need it. We want to connect to you, and when you come back, we even want to guide you for further course of action. If you want to go for PG entrance, USMLE, PLAB, and any other exam that you look for, we provide guidance and courses for almost all courses. Recently, we even launched a course for medical doctors who are appearing for IAS exams. We have a course for that as well. So that is the kind of broad, picture that dams is at, and that is what I actually want to bring to you. And I'm sincerely very, very, very excited. My entire team is very happy to be a part of your journey in the medical field in Bishkek. And I wish you all the best for future. And I'm sure with we will be meeting through this media again. And my faculty members, you will love the first class that we are doing in near future. You will love the teacher. You will love the way we make medical learning interesting, and we make this journey to MCA screening, to exit exam, to PG entrance exam, to USMLE easier for you.